Hey guys, it's at K Deuces, your sports bet queen. We are back with another episode of the Crooks and Books podcast, and we are here with my lovely co-hosts. We don't have Big Pick Brad, which I think he's enjoying himself at a concert, so hopefully he's having some fun. But we are here with Bobby Banks.
Yo.
Bill's godson, which we have a lot to talk about, right, Caleb?
In the flesh, yep.
And then we've got Prado the Pointer.
What's up?
All right, let's go with takeaways, guys. I cannot believe we only have so many weeks left of football. This is crazy. I feel like we just started. I feel like everything's just starting to unfold as far as the drama. But we are going to go back into week 13 and let's get some takeaways in there. Caleb, you want to start us off since we missed you last episode?
Yeah. Where do I start with the snooze fest from Sunday night or from Sunday afternoon with the Patriots and the Chargers? It's this team's an embarrassment. I really don't know what else to say. I'm truly at a loss for words here. The sad part is the defense is actually playing fairly well, given the amount of injuries they have. I mean, to hold an NFL team to 6 points, I don't care who you are, especially when your offense can't do shit the entire game, is an impressive feat. It's just the fact that it's the same as them with Nebraska, my college team. A good defense gets wasted by an incompetent offense, and it's disgusting to watch. So,
yeah. That was like a baseball game from when
maybe they have an incompetent coach.
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder.
Tank till you can't, I guess, right? Or whatever.
The leash is getting shorter by the week. I know everyone thinks it's a tank job, and we'll see. I don't see unless you're gonna get a quarterback through free agency and draft Marvin Harrison Jr. I don't see what the plan is, because Caleb Williams and Drake May are not the answer. When's the last time a North Carolina quarterback's worked out in the NFL, or a USC one for that matter? Carson Palmer is probably the last one.
I think Prado agrees with you, which is why something happened to his computer, because he was probably going to scream and say, I agree.
That's exactly, that makes sense. That was exactly what's going to happen.
Oh my God. Okay. What else do you got for us for takeaways we all lost the Titans, right?
Yep. God bless Joe Mixon saving my fantasy team. Took the I had the over in the Kansas City game. It's the Taylor Swift, the Pfizer and Taylor Swift curse continues to haunt the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's crazy, by the way.
It is.
That's crazy. Ever since you said that, I think you said it on the show before, and then you said it again to us on text and our group chat or whatever. But that's insane, man.
Yep. Well, it was for a while. It was if Taylor was at the game, they would cover. If she wasn't, they wouldn't cover. And it's seemingly reversed over the last couple of weeks. So I don't know. The logic isn't as stone cold as it used to be, I guess. But
well, that's what happens when you go to Lambeau Field. Like I said, you ain't gonna go to Lambeau Field trotting in thinking you're just gonna win, even with Taylor Swift.
You mean the time person of the year, Taylor Swift?
Yes.
Which is crazy because I think that was definitely one of those rig jobs, right? Where they were like, okay, everyone's going to take Casey in the world. She's going to be there. It's, exactly what Caleb said.
It wasn't a rig. It was just a nice old.
For the record, Travis Kelce must have some great dick to get Taylor Swift to go to Green Bay, Wisconsin in December.
To go and do it?
That guy must be packing a fucking weapon to get her out to Green Bay, Wisconsin in December. Like, holy shit.
Dude, yeah, no, I've been there in December, and Prado can tell you the same thing. It's fucking freezing.
It's cold year round.
Yeah.
I guess that's what happens when you're hung like a horse.
She wants the fucking cheese curds, bruh. That's what it is. Well, anything else, Caleb, for us?
That's all I got.
All right. Bobby, what's your takeaways?
Arizona not only covered, they won outright. It only took 2 other delays. But I mean, I said it last week. This team shouldn't be laying 6 points to any team in the NFL.
Yeah.
Funny enough, they're laying 6 this week. I guess you can lay 6 against this Patriots team, but even then, the Patriots organization, I've said for weeks, they're just not a good team. And Arizona went in there, took care of business, and won outright. And it was a statement game for them.
Yeah.
And Titans, you lose your punter, you go back to back blocked punts.
That is.
I mean, and then you block the 2-pointer, run it back for 2 points. It's just I've never ever seen anything like that ever. And as soon as it went to overtime, I knew I lost, but still, you had some type of hope.
No.
But yeah,
No.
that
We
ticket
stopped
that
watching.
ticket yeah, that ticket was burned as soon as it went to OT. And 49ers at the end of the day took care of business.
Yeah. Happy.
I mean, nothing more you could say about it. I mean, Brock Purdy's still looking elite as he's looked elite all season. And that's just it was a good game. I mean, like Debo said, if Brock was in, it wouldn't have been close.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Prado, take us away. Take us away.
Almighty juggernaut Broncos finally came down to reality. They
What is it?
They
5? You said no one goes past 5?
no one goes past 5s in the NFL this year. If you win 5 in a row, you find a way to lose 6. Tank Dell being out for them was pretty big. I think you'll see a drop off in their offense. That guy is their offense, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He is their offense. So I think that was a big blow. Niners handled business. I mean, we thought that was what was going to happen. Only waited 365 days and some change for it to happen. The Fighting Panthers once again almost won a game, maybe without a coach. It's amazing how that happens.
Never should find rule.
The guy that threw 1 touchdown in college finally got released, $2.5 million guaranteed. Tim Boyle, what a robbery that is. People are out here starving. This guy just got paid. 1 touchdown in college, Caleb. 1 touchdown in college.
So you're telling me there's a chance I could do it?
Yes.
There's a chance
Actually, you
anyone
know
can
what?
play
Wyatt
NFL
should
with
do it. He's the one with the most experience, per se.
Well, to be
Yeah, he messed
fair,
up leaving.
one touchdown in FBS. He did go on to transfer to Eastern Kentucky, where he threw 11 touchdowns and 13 interceptions.
Amazing stats.
His freshman year at UConn, you got to try to do this. 0 touchdowns, 8 picks, 44% completion percentage, average of 4.7 yards per attempt.
But you know what the greatest thing about him is? I guarantee he's a great locker room guy, right?
With
great locker room guy.
27 rushing attempts.
With
27
the almighty Jets. Now their quarterback stating that he doesn't want to play. Like, what kind of shit is that? Come on.
He might be a great locker room guy, like you said. That might be
27 rushing attempts for minus 73 yards with a long of 4. So as a gamer.
Okay, any other takeaways? All right. Well, the guys pretty much summed it up for me. The Titans, I will never bet them ever again for a while because it's just stupid. It's like hope and then no hope and then hope. It's just like you're about to die and then like they just stab you again and then they're giving you like, hey, you might live, but then no, we're just going to bury you. That's what happens. And then with the Niners, I mean, let that shit talk. That's how I look at it. So they keep talking shit. I can't believe that the coach actually, like, I guess he showed them all the shit talking that the 49ers did to rile them up. And that, like, was supposed to, like, spark up, like, the whole, like, defense and pretty much the whole team to, like, you know, win the game. But that obviously didn't happen. Like, that's so petty, though, right? You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? And then that whole thing with like the security, that was crazy, which is definitely mob ties. I know Caleb's already thinking that, and you've probably already seen
Who was that for?
The security guy that got kicked out.
For
for
what
the
game?
Niners Eagles
Oh,
game.
yeah.
And he so Greenlaw got ejected because he was pointing his finger at him. But it's like, dude, you shouldn't have never been on the sidelines anyway. You know what I mean? And he
Right.
doesn't even play. So it was like a planted thing. But that was weird. And then I think that was pretty much it. There's other news going on with things that we'll talk about as we get through the show. But now we have our numbers, and I went 3-2 at 60%, 7-2, 78% for Big Pick. He's not here. 5-3 for Caleb at 63%, 4-3 for Mr. Bobby Banks at 57%, and then 5-1 this week, Prado at 83%, and 24-11 for all of us as a whole, and 69%. So we went from 63% to 69% this week, going into week 14. Great numbers. Thanks for carrying, Prado, this week. Let's go into Thursday night football tomorrow. Is it going to be a snooze fest, Caleb? Pats at Steelers 6?
Yes, bring your pillows and blankets. It's gonna be pound the under. It's gonna be a snooze fest.
I love it.
A waste
And
of time.
Caleb is, so the spread's 6, the total's over under 30. Caleb says, putting my kids' college fund on the under.
Yep.
Wow.
I don't have a kid, and if I did, he wouldn't have a college fund. So, but I just
All right.
Figure of
Garbage
speech.
game.
yep,
Right.
horrible.
Bobby says garbage game. I know you already said everything that you had to say about your team, Caleb, but if you have anything else, let us know.
I've said all that I need to say.
Bobby, you don't have anything but saying garbage game. That's the comment.
Yeah, no, nothing on this.
Yeah, sometimes, guys, it's good to not take a bet, but if you get tempted, obviously you'll know if we have that. We send those picks out before. But Prado over 30 is what you're saying. So don't put the college fund on there. And +6 Pats. Wow. Tell us.
4 straight overs going for primetime right here. 4 straight overs. I think I was telling them right before, the Patriots had the first time ever in NFL history has a team given up 10 points in 10 points or less in 3 straight games and lost. I mean,
They'll do it. Don't
they'll
worry.
find a way to score 2 touchdowns. Matter of fact, they probably will score on the very first drive just to throw a little fun out there. And then Mitch Trubisky being Mitch Trubisky, he'll gladly throw an interception or a fumble to the Patriots where they probably will score. And I see a score of like 20-17, but I can't figure out which side to go on this one.
But for me, it's okay, so the Steelers are really good primetime, right? Tomlin, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is this one of those statement games for their team fans? Hey, we're still relevant. We still have a fake but good record, Steeler fans. So slam the money on us, but technically they won't cover. They may win, but Mr. Bill Belichick's team will cover. Is that what's going to happen here? Do you guys?
We're talking about Mitch Trubisky here, right?
Yes.
There is no such thing as Mitch Trubisky prime time, whatever the fuck he is. All that gets thrown out the window.
But the coach does, right?
Still Mitch Trubisky is the quarterback. I'm just trying to figure this out.
I love it.
Caleb, just trying to figure this out. Mitch Trubisky is the quarterback, and we're giving him 6. And even though
I can't believe they're giving him 6, Caleb. What the
right? Does anyone see anything wrong with it?
Hey, I didn't say anything about plus or minus. I'm just going the under 30. So Mitch Trubisky's the reason hilarious. I'm going under 30.
Okay, so he's going under 30. I'm really tempted to take his uncle here because I just think Unc's gonna do it. But it's
you're
always
right.
just that.
You're right. I think I'll go New England +6.
It's a good spot.
It is. And if it goes to 7, why the fuck not?
Well, Ramondre Stevenson's out.
Mitch Trubisky once again will not go to -7.
It's so funny. All right. Let's move on. And I'll take that. I'll take the Pats. Rams at Ravens. 7 is the spread. Total is over under 40. Now, I don't know, like, what's the injuries going on here, guys? I know I have 2 receivers on fantasy for Rams, but what about Ravens? What's going on with them? Are they hurt? Is there something going on? Are they playing the way they're supposed to, or what? Why? I just want to know why everyone's avoiding this, or you just don't want to take it. That's all.
I kind of feel like Rams are the play here, but there was a stat that came out that the Baltimore Ravens, as a 7-point favorite or more, are like 1-8 in their last 9. And they're coming off a bye. And if
Okay,
anyone watched,
interesting.
Joe Flacco had a pretty damn good game against them, and then it opened up. So what could Lamar and John Harbaugh?
But they're home.
That's scary.
What's
Yeah,
Harbaugh's record off a bye?
I think the Ravens
I don't know.
take this one, but I don't know that they cover. So you're right. You're right.
The
I think
Rams are
they-
in a playoff hunt, so right now they're fighting for the dear life.
Yeah. So it depends on who wants it more, I guess. So maybe the over.
I just think Baltimore is kind of like one of the most like wishy-washy teams right now.
I
in
feel
the
like they're
NFL.
the play though, but not the spread. But definitely the over, maybe just a little. I don't know.
It's tough.
All right, let's
He's
go.
not. He's sorry. He's 9-7 off a bye ATS.
So he's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
then,
all right.
then Ravens are the play. They want you to want to take the Rams though, because it's like good money, good place.
Baltimore's the number 1 seed in the AFC right now.
Okay. All right. Anything, Caleb?
Nope, no comment.
Okay. Lions at Bears. Oof. 3.5 is the spread. Totals over under 40. Bobby, you like the Bears plus 3.5. Tell me what
Just fading Detroit. I mean, Detroit has a lot of cracks. They've shown it over time, and the Bears have done nothing but low key get a little bit better, and their defense is sneaky. So as long as as many chances I can get to fade the Lions, I'm going to do it.
Wow.
I don't know when it's going to end, but I mean, I don't believe in Jared Goff, and this team has cracks.
It
So
does. I mean, I think the way you said it is exactly the way I would look at it too. I can't bet this game just because it's the Bears. I like to stay away from them. But I don't know. Maybe something on the total, you know? It is at Bears, and if they have a good defense, Jared Goff falls apart. So we'll see. Anything else, guys, for that game? Nothing to add?
Nope.
All
I
right.
don't like anything about the Lions. Nothing.
Carolina at Saints. Spreads 5. Total is over under 37.5. And Mr. Caleb says the house that Matt Rule built.
Got a
Yep.
good spot.
All success they have will be because of the foundation that Matt Rule laid for them, and I believe I'm fully confident in how he built that team up. But remember, if they don't succeed, and I'm wrong, that has nothing to do with him because he's gone. So you can't blame
It's
him
so
for stuff
funny.
that happens not under his watch. But any success they have will be fully because of the foundation he's laid. With that said, no, I think Carolina, they feel like they're close every week to getting over the hump, and then they just can't pull it off. And I feel like the Saints are mediocre enough team that this might finally be the week they do it. So
Understood.
I like it.
Yeah.
that's a good
It's a
analysis.
good play.
thank you.
This is by the way, the worst against the spread teams going head to head right now. Isn't that amazing?
That's
Love
so
it.
funny. So the trash
Wow.
teams of betting.
And the greatest thing about it too is Carolina's 2-8-2, and and New Orleans is 2-9-1. So they find ways to push.
You know which team has the easiest schedule on the NFL? Number 1, the New Orleans Saints.
Jeez.
Wow. And they should have done it. But they have
Yeah,
Derek Carr. So
They have Jameis Winston going this week, folks.
Derek Carr,
Winston.
Oh, great.
poor guy. I think it's his second time in concussion protocol, and he he had like a triple trifecta. He hurt his back in
Oh
concussion
God,
protocol,
he's getting
and then he hurt
old.
something
Retire.
else.
Bye.
Yeah, it's
And this is 5 in a row for
Do
Carolina.
what your
Maybe
brother
they
does.
snap it here.
Yeah. All right. Okay, we are good to go. Tampa Bay at Atlanta, which I feel like these two teams play like every time. 2.5 is the spread and 39 is the total over under. Bobby, plus 1.5. It went down. Wow.
right
Bay?
now. Yeah. Yep. Just gonna be a loser and still back Tampa Bay, even though I backed Atlanta
Just gonna be a loser.
the last time these two teams played. Atlanta won by the skin of their teeth, and Atlanta's kind of been not winning comfortably, but they put themselves in some okay positions. But again, I'm just Tampa Bay, believe it or not, has been pretty strong as far as away. When at home, they suck.
Mike Evans is like still like doing it out there. You know what I mean? So fuck it, right? I think he had like a shit ton of points last week on fantasy. So I hear you. Caleb,
I
do
think
you have
he's been
anything for this?
No, not for this one. No.
It's so funny how we have two of you on the screen. There you go.
Cool.
Me?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
All right. Let's what about you, Prado? Anything on this? Tampa?
What?
Tampa, Atlanta. Tampa, Atlanta.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Please.
No, thank
No.
you. I don't have anything either. I just think that Tampa Bay is like Baker's out there fucking throwing a ball in like blind, like as if, just randomly throwing it. He's like, it's cool. Mike Evans will catch it. So,
He's
that's
out there
how
somewhere.
that's how that team is. And like you said, Atlanta won by the skin of their teeth. So if anything, I would take Tampa Bay, but just a little bit. Colts at Bengals. The spread's 1 and the total is over under 40. Taylor gang for Mr. Caleb.
Yep. I believe in Jake Browning. He's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now. Zach Taylor's a QB guru. He's a genius.
Oh
Look
my
at you.
God. Get this guy drug tested. This
No,
guy's
he's
taking
right. I mean, I
We're
saw
riding it. We're riding
the
it.
fucking
Name
stats.
5 quarterbacks in the NFL that had a better game than Jake Browning did last week. You can't. Top 5 in the league.
He literally was on that fucking thing that says top 5.
was.
That was crazy.
He was. I believe in him. I think they can get it. They can get it done against a shitty Colts team. I don't know. All seriousness, I don't see them going anywhere in the playoffs or anything like that. But I think they can get it done this week. So especially at home.
Wow, look at you, man. Money line too, huh? Bold.
Confidence.
Bobby Banks,
Well,
Bengals plus 1.5.
I don't agree that Jake Browning is the top 5, but I do believe that the Bengals can keep this one close. I said it last week. Actually, this is 2 weeks in a row where I'm saying, when will this Minshew mania train end? It doesn't stop ending.
It's gotta fucking end.
Just keeps biting me. They're on the road. They just came off an overtime win. I'm gonna back Cincinnati. I'm gonna just back the position here. And if it bites me again, I mean, I'm a triple loser. I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah,
But, I mean,
I agree with you. I mean,
But-
fuck, dude. The Colts are winning by this exactly. Like, what the fuck? They
This
weren't
is
even supposed to win that game.
I've
but
just
all
never
thanks
seen that
to-
before. Back to back block punts. It's just it's
Yeah.
insane.
This is a pick game on some services now too, depending
Wow,
on where you go. So
that's nuts. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I might as well put my money on the fucking Bengals too, huh? Why not? Why
That's
the fuck not?
how I feel about this one. Then I don't know. I'm just like, I feel like I need to stop betting against them. That's how I feel.
All right,
I hear you.
Let's go with anybody doing Jags Browns. Spreads 3, total is over under 30.5. That sounds like something that is scary. I don't know. I don't really know what to think about this. We were just talking about the Jags, right? And we said a former Jacksonville Jaguar employee is accused of stealing more than 22 million from the team from 2019 to 2023. And in that, they reportedly used the money to buy vehicles, a condo, a designer watch, purchase cryptocurrency, and place bets with gambling websites.
Nice.
So what do
This is-
you do with that?
This
And
is
you're-
Joe Flack. This is Joe Flacco versus who?
CJ Bedford.
Yeah, he's
Beathard.
questionable still.
Beathard?
So let's say, yeah,
Yeah.
he is. So
He's playing.
let's say he misses, and it's Nathan Rourke.
Nice.
In the NFL is going to be a game in Joe Flacco versus Nathan Rourke.
and
in
they were
2023.
supposed to be
Third
contenders.
versus the fourth.
Well, was Jacksonville supposed to be contenders? Like, were they supposed to go to the playoffs at some time?
Yeah, they were favored to.
Yeah,
What do you mean? They're 8-4. They were, if they won that game on Monday night, they were the number 1 seed in the NFL.
yeah, in the AFC.
Oh my God, guys.
Which is kind of like to the defense of that Colts game. If the Colts lose, Denver loses, and Chargers win, the Chargers are 1 game out of the playoffs.
So
Something like
is
that.
Miles hurt?
I don't really know
Is,
anything about the Browns other than Joe Flacco as their quarterback.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I know,
don't
but what I'm saying,
else
okay,
about-
so what we're
I
trying to
remember- I
say
remember-
now is that we should take the under here.
I remember seeing something about Myles Garrett, but literally that's it.
Okay, if Miles is hurt, then we're taking the under. We're watching kind of a weird game, and then, or you take the over because it's at 30, and you're trying to believe that these guys will score more than fucking 1 or 2 touchdowns. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't even know. Like, that's crazy. But I don't know. It's controversial. So, I mean, I might put some money on it, but if I do put some money on it, I might have to go with Joe Flacco.
So this is 2 games. This is 2 games this week where we have totals at 30 and 30 and a half. Huh?
Yeah.
It's like it needs to stop right now.
Nice.
This is not college football. This isn't the garbage Iowa fucking Hawkeyes. Like, this is the NFL we're talking about here. Caleb, I mean,
this game's gonna be a shootout, 30-35.
Yep.
Oh my God. All right. Like I said,
Caleb's
it's
a big Iowa fan, by the way, folks.
Love
He's
him.
secretly an Iowa fan.
Yep.
all right. So
Wow.
no one else wants nothing else to say. I mean, we really don't have anything to say because we don't know anything.
That is the biggest questionable game of all week. Like, I can't even.
Questionable.
Yeah, I'd bet on
I'm taking
the
Joe.
Patriots versus
Fuck it.
Steelers before I bet Jags.
His name's Joe.
If Jacksonville could find a way to win, that would really shake up the AFC playoff race.
Definitely
by the way.
shaking it up. Yeah. Because then Pat gets a fucking free ride. What the fuck?
No, well, Pat still has to win his game.
I get
There's
it,
no
but
free
yeah.
ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, no such thing as a free lunch, Pat.
That's
All right. Let's go with Texans versus Jets at Jets. Oh God. 5.5 is the spread. Total is over under 33. So what do we think about the Jets here? Prado, you like the Jets plus 5.5?
Damn, yeah, I went to 3.5 already. I just feel like,
No, 5.5 was a good number then.
yeah, Wilson's gonna
Damn, why'd
play
they go to 3.5?
because Wilson's a play. He's gonna play, and
You're gonna hear all
The
the
MILF
propaganda.
guy?
of
Is this
him.
the MILF guy that Caleb used to talk about?
well,
Mormon MILF Hunter. Yep.
You
okay.
might get
Let me ask this: who's better as a defensive coordinator, Saleh or fucking D'Amico Ryans? That's the answer to this game.
Oh, that's a good battle,
That's
guys.
good. It's good.
I'm gonna say Saleh since he went as far as the Super Bowl.
It's not even that. Saleh had that spot before D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
D'Amico was
defense-
watching.
So
Saul
it's
like,
gonna
oh,
be a
this is-
who's your daddy match.
This
So
will be a
are we
game where you
saying
might
this
see.
is going to be an under game?
You might see a prime Zach Wilson in this game. He might look like a professional here.
Look at Caleb putting
I'll
it
throw
in.
it
Give me
in.
the
Yeah, let's
Jets.
throw it in. You've convinced me. Yeah, I'll throw it in.
Give me the Jets. All right, you know what? The Jets are like the Las Vegas Raiders from like a year or 2 years ago. So fuck it. Why not? The drama. I
Jeez.
want some. I want some action. I'm sold. All right, cool. I'm sure Brad will say the same thing too if he catches up to us. All right, let's move on. You guys don't have anything, but good point on that. Good point on the coordinators, defensive coordinators, or ex-defensive coordinators. All right, Niners, Seahawks at Niners. They're here. 10.5 is the spread, and the total's over under 46.5. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know that we could cover this, obviously, after the big game that we had, but like Seattle kind of plays weird when they're here. So there's a lot of weird things. But what time is this game?
105 probably.
105, 1 p.m. games. Well, Lord knows 1
Somehow
p.m.
find a
games
way to
like
be like 80 degrees in Santa Clara that day.
I feel like obviously we're gonna win, but covering a spread that's 10.5. I don't know, versus the Seahawks. I get it. Wilson's no longer there, but it's kind of wishy-washy to me. And I know we don't care, obviously. I care because I'm a bettor, but yeah, they don't care as long as they win. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
I could
What do
see
you guys
us.
think?
I mean, I could definitely see it. Yeah, I definitely think we win this one. I mean, it's a division game. It's our second time playing. First time Thanksgiving, we did take care of business, but it didn't look like that the whole way around. I mean, I could see this not being a letdown spot for us, but maybe us winning by like 7 or 5, and maybe Seattle finds a way to crawl back in.
Yeah, or like tease it.
Yeah,
I originally
Okay.
liked, but I'm gonna wait for the Niners to win this week, and I will bet against them so hard next week as they will go for their 6th win in a row versus Arizona at Arizona.
Oh, versus Kyler?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's true. You can look at it both ways. I mean, do we get a shootout this week or next week?
Yeah, exactly.
Next week.
I would prefer the shootout next week for the over.
Next week,
Are we
and
are we at Arizona next week?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Well, there you go. There you go.
And
You have your answer.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Let's
Dangerous game.
That's how I think about this game. Caleb, anything on the Niners?
Nah, no comment.
All right. Let's move on to Minnesota. Oh, that team's still around. I'm just joking. Minnesota at Las Vegas. Spreads 3. Total is over under 40.5. And Dobbs, is he back in the play? Is he back in becoming a statement here? The rocket scientist? What are we doing with him? Nothing?
I'm not sure. I don't even know if he's going to be starting, like, according to what I've been hearing.
What happened?
The guy threw 4 picks last time he was out.
So were they just like, dude, you're out?
No, I mean in their post game interview, he was like, the head coach was like, well, I mean, at the end of the day, we still have Mullins, So if your head coach is
So they
saying
don't
that,
know if he's starting. The rocket scientist.
their QB2 is Nick Mullins.
Wait, he's a rocket scientist?
Professional.
Yes.
Yeah.
He looks like the bad guy from the original Hills Have Eyes movie. Look it up
Yes, I've seen it. That's fucking funny. Dude, he is a real rocket scientist.
Wow.
Yeah. An only child, right? But a real rocket scientist that his parents follow him around everywhere because they have nothing else to do.
Raiders are 4-2 at home.
Oh my God. It might be a good spot. But again, we've been taking the Raiders a lot this year and they haven't been doing us any favors.
There's 3 teams that are on major regression right now. One of them is Minnesota. The second one we just got over. The Texans. And then the third one is the Taylor Swifts.
Taylor Swifts.
The Swifties.
I love it. Okay, well, I don't have anything on this game because I just don't want to take the Raiders. I don't want to.
Damn good team, I know.
It's like you're trying to like tempt people. You know what I mean?
4-2 at home.
I bet you if Big Pick Brad was on, he'd be like, "Give me the Raiders."
He doesn't like Minnesota. I know that for a fact. He wouldn't bet.
Yeah.
Think about this. Minnesota just played a fucking terrible game. and they're off a bye, and they have a coach saying that their quarterback's not even the quarterback. So it's like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, like there's just turmoil over there. And the Raiders over there thinking that they can fuck around and beat anyone at any given time at any given place.
Yeah,
And
that's just who they are. Yeah.
You know, what's funny is that the head coach says that after Dobbs bailing him out, was it 3 times in a row?
Yeah. But
So I mean,
Max is hurt,
if you had
guys. Max is
Who?
hurt.
Is he?
Yeah. His knee's bad.
Let me go
well,
look.
yeah, I mean, it was bad before he played the last game and he champed
Yeah.
through it.
He's hurt. It's not a good
What's
game.
wrong?
It's gonna be a sleep fest. All right, let me move on to the next one. Denver at Los Angeles Chargers. Of course, this would be Brad's game. 3 is the spread, totals over under 44. Under for Mr. Caleb. Under 44.
He's not even
Yeah.
on the injury, Jacks.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Who?
Crosby's not even on the injured list.
Oh.
My God.
No, just after the performance last week, and then the fact that Denver is anemic on offense with Russell Wilson, I feel like it'll be a low scoring affair. So
Okay, under.
I think
Versus,
he's looked pretty good.
versus the beautiful what is it? Los Angeles Chargers. Mr. Bobby +3 Denver.
Got to roll with Russ. I believe in Russ. I mean,
Jesus.
talk about anemic. I think this Chargers team is pretty anemic.
they both suck.
Their
They do.
receiver, what is it? Quentin Johnston or Johnson? Trash. Guy could have won him 2 games back to back. Can't catch a cold. I don't know what's going on with that team, with that offense, the head coach. I just don't believe it. Give me Russell.
What about -2.5 Chargers? Prado.
It's over. The little bus of Denver. It showed it
The
last
bus
week.
left?
Yeah, you should.
Is it
Houston-
going with Uncle Bill Belichick's bus or what?
No. Here's the thing I was just looking at as I was thinking, like a scientist right now, doing my scientific.
Your
Project-
Josh Dobbs impression. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So let's just pretend Bill Belichick beats Pittsburgh. They go to 7-6. Somehow Cleveland loses. They go to 7-6. You guys are fading Colts. They go 7-6. Houston, they go 7-6. Denver will go 6-7, and then the Chargers will go 6-7. Isn't that crazy? As bad as the Chargers have been, as bad as they've been playing, and this and that, they're one game possibly out with a couple breaks, and they have a chance to take down Denver. Like, I love desperate teams like that. The Chargers will find a way to win. And
That sounds
like,
familiar. It sounds like the fantasy team.
it's like Mr. Caleb just said right now. It's like, it's not like the Patriots have been playing bad defense. They've been playing some damn good defense.
It's true.
Had some bad luck. And I think the Chargers have been playing some bad luck games. I think their turnaround will find a way to come around. Because, I mean, you hold the team to 0 points. I mean, you got to give some respect there. Staley said, fuck you. He
Yeah.
threw out a
Yeah.
These are professional. You just don't shut out a professional team and think, oh, that was nothing.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
I think will be a big spot in LA. And if you guys remember this, Baker Mayfield,
I see that, Caleb.
he played in LA last year. Remember that?
No.
LA, he was back for the LA Rams versus who? The Russell.
The Rams.
What was the final score?
I don't
Is
know.
that when that is that his fourth quarter comeback?
No, it was a blowout by LA.
I don't
Russell
remember.
doesn't do good on the West Coast.
Yeah, because he hangs out too much.
Not. Oh, look it up. Oh, look
Uh-oh.
it up.
Bob might have to change his bet.
Hold on. Let me see.
It was Russell Wilson was -3 at LA Rams too.
All right. Okay, let's move
Well,
on to Taylor
final-
Swift's game. Taylor Swift's, Bills at Taylor Swift's or KC. Okay, they're
Damn, 51-14.
back.
Exactly. Thank you.
Jesus
I don't forget.
Christ.
2.5 is the spread, 47.5 is the total over under. Caleb, you're gonna take Taylor Swift's
Yep, I think they shake it off, pun intended. I
to
think
cover?
I think they
Wow.
cover. Yep, I think they cover. I think they win outright. But no, I think you got Josh Allen on the road in Kansas City. It's always been his kryptonite. Guy sucks in prime time too. So, oh no, it's not a prime
He won
time
there
game.
last year, by the
No,
way.
not
Sir.
a prime time.
He
So,
won there last
yeah,
Meh.
fuck him.
He's taking Taylor Swift's. I don't know, +2.5. If it's, yeah, +2.5, Bills. And then you said sprinkle money line. Damn, Bobby, you're confident in Mr. Josh Allen. Look at you.
He lost
I
in
mean, he's got
overtime.
it. Guys got to come through. You guys
Yep.
are the backbone of his team.
If they lose
You
this, if
have
they,
some,
yeah.
listen, pull your pants up, have some pride, and start playing some football. I mean, what's going on here? What's going on with this team?
Oh my God. I feel like, okay, so you're the same. You're Mafia, Bills Mafia +2.5. Prado. I'll tell my take after you do yours. Go ahead.
There's nothing to think about. I told you Kansas City sucks. Everyone doesn't believe me. I've argued with a couple friends saying that Patrick's an average ass quarterback this year. He ain't shit. And then you guys will be like, oh, his receivers, just that. Danny DeVito's got the worst receiving core in the NFL. He's finding a way to win. Okay. The Carolina Panthers are a joke with wide receivers, and they're not fucking crying. Like he says, every week they come out and they're getting close. But we're going to be like, oh, Patrick. I'm tired of it. Patrick sucks. It's not his year. And the good old Buffalo Bills are 6-6. They're also in that little category of the 6-7, 7-6 crew. So you just got to watch out for it.
Oh
For the
man,
great-
that's funny.
Yeah.
Hang on. Okay, Bando has something to say about it because he's saying that the Bills are gonna maybe not win. I don't know. Or but you might have to go Taylor Swift's. I think Big Pick just came. Is that look at Big Pick? Hello. Bando is going crazy. So now all the fucking listeners are gonna listen to Bando. Bando, come here. Bando.
Actually, Mr. Danny DeVito has the same amount of game-winning drives this season as Patrick Mahomes.
Oh,
There you
really?
go. See?
Wait,
And you guys-
really? What?
Yep.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? I just feel like if it was at 3, then I would take it right away because I feel like this is going to be one of those determined by a kick things or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. Hold on, let me get this dog real quick. God, come here, Bando. No, he just wants to say something. All right, here he goes. All right, guys, here's Bando.
There you go.
I think for the Bills, I just feel like, I don't know, you guys really think that Josh is gonna cover? Wow, that's nuts.
I think he's gonna win.
All right. I'll have to see. And all right, last game for Caleb so we can get to bed over there. Sunday night football, Philly at DDB. The spread is 3 and the total is over under 53. You got the over?
Shootout. Yep, absolutely. Not just because my fantasy team needs it either. So
No,
They actually do.
yeah.
oh my God, not the fantasy team needs it. All right, boys, -3. Bobby.
Boys, I mean, this has been circled for me since 3-4 weeks ago, and Dallas was in that game last time these two teams played. A lot of bad officiating, a lot of just total BS that happened. I think that Dallas is going to be in a position where they remember this. They have an extra couple of days of rest. They can catch Philly slipping. I think that they can get it done. Philadelphia's regressed. Their secondary got exposed last week, as they should have been because it's a horrible secondary. I mean, I expect Dallas to press on it and test them through the air. Dak's looking pretty good. I mean, his air yards is pretty insane. If you've been watching these games, granted they haven't played a lot of teams, but I think they're the better team by far.
All right. I'll see you guys later. I got to peace out.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right,
All right, buddy.
Appreciate you
All
right.
joining.
See ya.
Bye. Look at Bando. Well, I think that the boys need to win because in selfish ways, I would say that as a Niner fan. Philly, I don't know. They might go downhill for a little bit here, just for a little bit. You know what I mean? That would definitely do us a favor, as Niner fans. So I definitely want the Dallas Dick Boys to win this one, but I'll have to see. It's just because it's kind of iffy, but I really think that this is a good spot for the Dallas Dick Boys to make a statement saying, "Hey, you know what, guys, we're relevant, and we're gonna be here to stick for the rest of the season and into the playoffs." That's my take on it. I don't know, Prado, what's your take?
Cowboys are nothing. They're gonna have no coach, I think, because he had like some kind of surgery. Team's gonna win it for their coach. They're gonna beat the shit out of him. There's nothing to think about. Remember, Shaquille Leonard decided to go with the Eagles over the Cowboys. I'm sure the Cowboys will remember that and run it down his fucking throat every play that they get a chance or when he's in the game. The Eagles are just not good. They should have lost to Buffalo. They should have lost to Dallas. They're not. There's just this fraudulent team. If you're not paying attention to football, then you're just oblivious to, like, they're just not a good team right now. And everyone's gonna be like, oh, they're stretch or strength of schedule, this, and that. It's like, bro, it's football. I forgot who said it. I think it was Shannon Sharp. He's like, they still play. You know what I mean? They always play. And then it says that the Eagles have not swept a series versus the Cowboys. I don't know since when. The beginning of
Yeah,
time.
and maybe all this fucking referee shit goes away for them now that it's in the fucking spotlight. Because they all have some fucking weird mob ties bullshit that they're getting caught up on. So we'll see. I just want Micah Parsons to have a great game. That's all.
You should. I mean, it's a good.
And in between that time, does Jalen Hurts get hurt? Sure, why not?
I didn't understand when he came back in the game last week. I would have been okay.
That was
if he
fucking stupid, to be honest. Unless he really wasn't hurt and he was just crying like a baby because he didn't know what to do. But either way, it's stupid.
His head hurt.
Okay, I don't have anything on the next game. It is for Monday night. It's Titans at Miami. Obviously, the spread's 13.5 and the total's over under 47. I'm not fucking betting this game after what happened to me last week. So
I'll be betting on large. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, just who gives a fuck? You're right. I mean, obviously I took Miami last week, but dude, is there anything else to say with the Titans? No. I mean, I think all of you guys can agree, right? Bobby doesn't have anything to say either. Fuck the Titans, honestly.
Turns out Miami's just free money when they play trash teams. So it literally is that easy. So just put it in your bet slip. Who cares?
Yeah, just put it on the fucking thing and just cash it out if you can, if it's not doing you. But the next Monday night game is Jordan Love versus Danny DeVito's son.
Man, we have some great primetime games this week, let me tell you.
Don't you dare knock those right there. Don't you dare knock Danny DeVito. He rightfully deserves this game. Are you kidding me? Can you rewind to all the viewers what you just said? He has how many comebacks as Patrick Mahomes? He's a stud.
Oh my god!
He's professional, man.
And that's it. The spread's 6.5. The total's over under 37. GB's got this or what?
Yeah, route. Nothing to think about.
After he said all that about Danny DeVito's son, he's over there fucking routing him.
He deserves to
Look
be
at him coughing. Yeah.
He deserves to be here. I didn't say he deserves to cover. Man, Jordan Love and
Bobby's over there almost choking on his own breath after what you did.
Jordan Love's playing very well.
He made you believe he was going to take him off.
Yeah, you did. You thought it. I almost felt like this is a game you have to take the DeVitos, but
No.
yeah, this is the new.
I kind of thought you were going to be honest. I was half expecting it.
That's why
to
he almost
NYG.
choked on his own breath because he was like, "What the fuck? You're gonna take?"
I gotta
DB?"
wait till Monday, honestly, to see how I feel, how I did, and to see if I'm that
Okay,
desperate.
he's been on New York, folks. I'm just letting you know right now. Turns out
Okay,
he'd be better on
so
Danny DeVito.
yeah. And to get real-time bets, guys, don't forget to go to www.thesportsbettingqueen.com and you will have to sign up for the emails. It's free. We send it out, I believe, Sunday morning, but also Thursday, which you'll get your first one tomorrow if you sign up for the Thursday night game. And then that goes all the way down to Monday. That's pretty much it. We got Wager Attack. Sign up at www.wagerattack.com. If you follow me on IG at KDeuces at the Sports Betting Queen, there is a promotion right now that we are trying to help a family with one of their family members diagnosed with cancer. If you buy something on that Amazon list for their Christmas list, you will get free play with no rollover. Just send a screenshot to @WagerAttack on IG. So that's pretty much a good deal. You're helping someone out for Christmas and the holidays, and you can help yourself out by getting free play. So why not? Use code SBQ to sign up. Huh?
That'd be wonderful if whoever does that gets a nice little parlay too to make them,
Yeah, unless they're taking Danny DeVito or Green Bay on fucking Monday, and then they'll be fucking
Danny
blaming
DeVito.
us all. But yeah, if you're
Turns
taking
out
Miami,
it went straight up.
Niners and Dallas, maybe you're in a good way, in a good play, but we don't know. Other than that, I don't have any other shout outs. Dior Beauty, make sure you go to Dior. Hey, come on, Bobby, buy some Dior for Bianca, huh? Just kidding. He's like, don't put me on the spot.
Yeah.
All right, any other shout outs, guys?
We need to get Tommy DeVito on the show. Simple as that.
God, this guy. This fucking guy. I don't have any other
probably-
shout outs.
he'd probably join.
Lakers won by a Riggery, which is great. Thank you. Minus 125. Riggery lives on. I don't know. I don't have anything else. Where's Big Pick?
Just shout out to the NBA for always holding us down. NBA's been on a fucking tear. Fade the Orlando Magic, fade Houston, and the Clippers are finally showing they have a little bit of life.
Yeah. The Kings, what about the Kings? The Kings did really well. They're out.
Fraud. Sorry.
What?
Fraud.
Were they?
Can't beat the Pelicans, man.
Can't beat the
tell you.
Pelicans.
Yeah.
Pelicans.
Those mother
That's a
heifers.
pretty good team.
Bobby watched it
Hey,
live.
I'm worried now. Dude, we're gonna play. Aren't we playing the Pelicans for in season?
Yeah, but we know Ingram because he used to play for the Lakers, so they'll find a way to get LeBron in the game, and then he'll
Oh
probably.
my god. That's in Vegas.
Yep.
The
Oh, who
Kings
knows?
would be
And
the
for
King-
LeBron.
the Kings were they were literally the Kings that would be like, okay, all right, they just sunk a three, and there's no defense, and they just sunk a three back to back, and we're
It's
like, okay, what's going on?
It's exactly what the Greek the Freak says, like, and the rich get richer, huh?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, De'Aaron Fox got a foul, and he missed the free throws. Okay, turn it off.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, make sure you subscribe, obviously, like and subscribe the YouTube channel. And thank you guys for all your support. We will see you guys again next week.